Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb, you're you, this is Homeworld 2, the Remastered Edition. And we are just waiting and biding our time. Because at this point, we want to build battlecruisers. And we want to get our battlecruiser into position. So, since actually fulfilling the mission objective is going to trigger the next part of the mission, we're not going to do anything. Just gonna wait, because the second we send probes in here to these 3 locations, that's gonna trigger the next part of the mission, and everything's gonna go all to hell. Unless we're ready for it. But basically it looks like he's gonna bring in a whole bunch of big ships, and that's fine. But I did want to check, how many black frigates do we have? Wait, we have that many?
Standing by.
There we go, we have 6 black frigates in total.
Copy.
Why does the camera shift?
Confirmed.
We have 7 torpedo frigates.
Standing by. Reporting.
We have 8 iron cannon frigates. That's fine, I think. Weak versus destroyers. Destroyers in specifically. Really? But anyways, so for the most part we kind of want our iron cannon frigates here. Wait a second, weak versus destroyers. Strong versus capital ships, weak versus destroyers. Doesn't quite compute, but I assume that's because the destroyers can kill them faster, I suppose. Dunno at all. But anyways. It's the same thing on the destroyer, I suppose. That's fine.
Battlecruiser complete.
Yes, indeed. We're starting on number 2. Anyways, we can have up to 14 capital ship class ships. That's 1 shipyard.
Underway.
And 6 destroyers. At least 2 carriers. And at least 2 battlecruisers. So I can certainly build more. 1 more carrier, that's going to bring it up to 11. Battlecruiser is going to bring it up to 12. I'm going to assume we can build 4 carriers and 3 battlecruisers. That's going to be my assumption. It's probably wrong.
Ready.
Either way. Oh, wait a second. We can actually build.
Berths are clear.
Oh, that is cool. Okay, the battlecruiser can actually have a subsystem. Yes, let's build that. Increases combat effectiveness of all nearby friendly ships. Nice.
Reporting. Copy.
Kind of surprising to see that in the build menu, but okay. Anyways, you are going to be part of Group 3.
Standing by. Standing by.
Group 3 reinforced.
Why the hell is Group 3 drifting away like that?
Strike group coordinates locked in. Battlecruiser fire control tower complete. Scanning for targets. Group 1. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Yeah, Group 3 is just still drifting all the way over there. Whatever reason.
Weapons set to full power.
Shift your position and you know.
Strike group coordinates locked
There.
in.
Anyways, we did see that we didn't get hurt by moving into this area, so that's fine. I'm just trying not to move my forces close to this area, because I don't think we need probes specifically there. I suspect anything we send there will trigger the next step of the mission. Do you want to build another carrier? I mean, if I can't build all battlecruisers, there's no point in building anything else. I will see. I'll keep building battlecruisers until we hit the limit. And then we know that the only thing we can build after that is going to be the carriers. And then we might as well just build them. Can't really use them, but you know. Suppose we could try sneaky jump tactics.
Acknowledged.
It's not in the command list. Curious. I thought it was possible to jump with these things. Maybe
Stand
not.
by.
Anyways, you're in group 8, so here you
Group
go.
8 reinforced.
Just be evasive.
Defensive perimeter set.
That's a big one, this thing. Pushing the port destroyer out of the way.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Yeah, that port destroyer. It's like crashed. Move out of the way.
That's everything. Seal the ports.
Copy. Roger.
Next battlecruiser is almost ready. I mean, it's not a surprise. This thing will take forever to build.
Collectors here. Expect delays. Earths are clear.
Can we see it under construction, by the way? No. By the way, I'm not focused on this thing. See? It should spew out from this berth, right? Yeah, there we go. Being spewed out.
Group 3 copies.
You're starting on another. Okay, so I can build at least 3 of them. And
Ready.
you can build your own little fire control thing, right?
Construction underway. Group 3 reporting. Acknowledged.
Group 3 reinforced.
Weapons set to full power. Resources exhausted.
Yeah, now all these ships just jumped on the chance to patrol around this guy. We need to move over there! Run! Run! And they can't really make a formation with the dreadnought. The dreadnought is simply too big for them, apparently. And even the destroyer.
Resources exhausted.
I assume this destroyer here is trying to move up here or something.
Battlecruiser
And it just
fire control
can't
tower
because they're
complete.
knocking into each other.
Scanning for targets.
If I told you...
Ready.
Be you, destroyer.
Roger.
Just you, destroyer. There we go.
Coordinates confirmed.
Just move up instead.
Resource collector awaiting orders.
No, it's at least out of the way.
Resource collector awaiting orders.
Stand by for acquisition and transfer.
Group 9 copies. Collection confirmed.
Stop.
Course deleted.
Okay, so you can harvest resources, but they're, you know, in a bit of a dangerous area. Let's not do that.
Group 9 reporting. Move order confirmed.
Instead, just park in the middle here, please. Thank you.
Roger.
It's gonna take a while to just finish the cruiser, but it's gonna be that much more worth it. If we have 3 battle cruisers, well, and we are able to, you know, just wipe them out immediately, it's gonna make this thing a cakewalk. And at the very least, it won't make me have to go and chase those gosh damn cores at every turn. And we did queue up 1 defense field thingy bob. Yeah. We are gonna lose a frigate or 2, I suspect so. Yeah, I think it's much easier actually in this way, what we've done in the last mission or 2. Where you have 1 big capital ship group, and then we have some interceptors. And we just use the interceptors to kill all the small ships. Rather than try to use black or torpedo frigates. It's probably better to just go all iron cannon frigates on this one. I mean, a couple of flak and torpedo frigates for defense, I suppose, but by and large, a capital ship strike force and instant interceptors. Not worried too much. My corvettes just don't last. Fighters on evasive at least seem to have some viability. Come on, want my big ship. Wait a second, are you telling me that these things can have more things? Battlecruiser has no production slots, 2 module slots, and a sensor, but I can only see 1 module slot that we've actually installed. So I guess there are more modules to come. And we'll get there. Come on, little battlecruiser. That's gonna make 12. Can I build one more after this? I mean, definitely have the resources for it. And again, we're not triggering the mission, so... Poor Bentusi.
Battlecruiser complete.
And that was the last one. Okay, so I can only build that many. And it looks like that. Okay, so I can build 4 carriers in total.
Group 3 reporting.
3 battlecruisers, 4 carriers, 1 shipyard, and 6 destroyers. Anyways, you're gonna be part of this.
Reinforced.
Aggressive,
Show no mercy.
this, wall. And I'm gonna start moving you guys to here.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Basically, I want them over here. I'm gonna scout with this fleet.
Strike group moving into position.
If that triggers the whole thing, that's fine. Let's move up here first.
Moving into position.
Just want to be in strike distance from the ships that are gonna warp in. Because against this, that carrier won't last long. And it's gonna stop the retrieval, at least on this side. And then we can just scoot over and deal with the shipyard. That's the plan, at least. Yeah, there we go. Now you've sorted yourself out in new
Acknowledged.
configurations. Right, the new thing.
Acknowledged.
The last battlecruiser. There you go.
Construction underway.
Add a fire control tower. Increases the combat effectiveness. It sounds lovely. Let's do that.
Group 3.
And I do want to have one invasive. Damage down, speed up. I like that. Of course, it does mean that we deal less damage, but I'm okay with that. Keeping the ships alive and information, it's going to be way better.
Battlecruiser fire control tower complete. Scanning for targets. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 1 standing by. Strike group coordinates locked in.
We're going to lose a ton of fighters, but who cares? Oh yeah, and before I forget, in case I'm greatly mistaken, but I think this is a good way of doing this.
Group 3. Strike group moving into
I'm
position.
going to have to assume that they're going to be very pre-scripted and do exactly the same thing like last time.
Strike group moving into position.
And if this triggers the whole cutscene and everything, that's fine too, because we're going to be in striking distance.
Group 1 copies. Strike group moving into position.
Now, they did say they jumped in 3 times, so they're probably going to be a little bit a group here, another group, the shipyard there, another group up here or something. But let's just deal with the middle group first, and then we'll strike on to this one, I guess. And they might retrieve this thing, but we'll deal with it.
New upgrades available.
Yeah, here we go.
Dangerous particle emissions have been located near the core fragments. Research Division reports that they can adjust the defense field generators in order to provide protection from the hazardous emissions. Begin enhanced defense field frigate research.
That's fine. So we didn't need probe at all, which we kind of knew already.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 1 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Upgrade complete.
Group 3. Strike group moving into position.
What it didn't say was what I needed to retrieve the frigates. Retrieve the fragments. I'm assuming it's going to be. I'm assuming what we're going to need is a.
Group 1 copies. Strike group moving into position.
Uh-oh.
Alert. Vaygr hyperspace signals identified.
Group 3 reports enemy contact.
Group 1 reporting.
3, attack,
Group
attack.
3 under attack.
Group 3, attack.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Strike group
1,
under enemy
attack.
Group 3 copies.
When you're right on top of them, so this should be quick.
Under fire, requesting orders. Group 3 reporting. Drawing heavy fire. Group 1, target lost in nebula. Group 3, hull breach. Hull breach.
Frigate lost.
Heavy
That's
fire
fine.
confirmed. Strike group receiving fire. Group 1 copies. Group 3 copies. Attacking capital ship.
Group 3 reports victory.
Strike group under enemy attack.
Oh, right. Move the hell away.
Standing by. Engage capital ship. Group 1 standing by. Drawing heavy fire.
Group 1 under attack.
Torpedo frigate under heavy fire. Cabin pressure dropping.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Group 3
There we go.
reporting.
You're
Pursuing
going.
targets. Strike group to battle positions.
Let's wipe this
Defense
out.
field frigate complete.
Target lost in nebula.
Group 1 reports victory.
Yep. Now let's go and build normal frigates. So let's see, Pride of Hiigara. Oh, you didn't lose more than one. Nice. But I suspect we are going to build more, lose more than one. But that's fine. Okay.
Production underway.
Group 3 reporting.
Group 3.
Strike
Move here.
group moving into position.
And the shipyard, so that's going to be the next target. We basically annihilated one of them.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Yeah, that might be a little bit of a problem.
Group 3 reporting. Strike group, prepare for assault.
If they come straight for me.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
But they might not, so let's see if we can go here. I mean, if they just blow us up, at least I have the save, so I'm not really worried. In that case, I'm just gonna move this group up here instead. Then we can intercept the carrier. Because knocking out this shipyard is gonna be... if I can only destroy one of them, I will destroy its shipyard. Definitely.
Group 1 reporting. Strike group moving into position.
Just a couple of assault frigates. Not overly worried.
Group 3.
Light fire confirmed.
Getting banged around here. Strike group to battle positions. Group 1 reporting.
The Vaygr have salvaged one of the core fragments. They are moving the fragment to one of their carriers. We must retrieve this fragment immediately.
We're working on it.
Group 3 copies. Understood.
Group 3 under attack.
Strike
If I take
group
out his
reports
shipyard, he
hostile
should
contact.
probably react.
Subsystem target acquired.
Of course,
The
by...
mothership is taking light enemy fire.
And that's fine.
Group 9 reporting. Repairs initiated.
Group 9 reports enemy contact. The mothership is receiving light fire.
Group
Yeah,
3
that's
standing
fine.
by. I caught one.
I suspect the mothership can actually survive that.
Fire. Group 1 copies.
Light fire confirmed.
I don't know which fragment they've quote-unquote retrieved,
Target
but
lost in nebula. Group 3 standing by.
their shipyard won't last long.
Attacking capital ship. Strike group reports hostile contact. Group 1 reporting. Strike group to battle positions. Group 3.
Oh, it's
Group
gone
1
already?
copies.
It's gone already. Oh, fighters, don't move that way.
Group 3 has defeated the enemy.
Strike group coordinates.
Move the hell away.
Under attack. What's the call?
Group 3 reports victory.
Group 3 standing by.
Yeah, I think it's assault frigates decided to, you know, go home.
Group 3 reporting. Strike group to battle positions. Group 3.
Yeah, wipe out his resource collectors. I think he doesn't have any other way. Or his resources now. I do think that was all he had.
Group 3 copies.
If I knock out this force here, he's gonna be dead.
The Vaygr are using shielded carriers to navigate the area.
Group
Well,
1
yes.
defeated the enemy.
Oh, never mind, they're bringing in more troops.
Group 1 standing by. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 3 reporting.
No, it's a lot of ships, but let's deal with this group over here first.
Group 3. Group 1 standing by.
Did I lose any of the interceptors? Did I have to rebuild some? It doesn't look that way.
Group 3. Group 1 copies. You're looking fine. Strike group attack order confirmed. Group 3
Yeah,
reporting.
just wipe out these harassing
The
forces
mothership
first.
is taking light enemy fire.
These guys, I think,
Repair
are
order
approaching us. Anyways.
Resource collector lost.
Resource collector under attack.
Yeah, that was kind of a
Resource
given.
collector destroyed. Group 9 under attack. Mothership sensor array under attack.
Resource collector taking enemy fire.
Not gonna be a problem for long. Our fighters are here.
Resource collector lost.
Yeah.
Withdrawing heavy fire.
Resource collector destroyed.
Oh boy.
Resource collector under attack. Defense field frigate under attack.
Oh, he's taking up a defense field frigate. That's kind of bad.
Resource collector lost.
Resource
That was the only
operation
frigate we had in the
enemy
area, so I can kind of
What's our
understand why
damage?
they went for it.
Frigate lost.
I'm taking hits here. Resource
Still-
collector under attack.
Our capital ships are returning.
Standing by.
Let's wipe out this harassment thing.
Group 1
The
reporting.
fighters are just keeping them busy, I think. As long as the Pride of Hiigaran doesn't
Group
get
7
destroyed,
reporting. Group 8.
which is a profound risk right now.
Resource collector destroyed. The mothership is taking heavy fire.
Holy hell, they're actually chewing it up real fast.
Resource collector taking enemy fire.
I'm kind of terrified at how fast they're
Strike group receiving fire.
chewing up the mothership.
Resource collector lost.
Group 3 copies.
Ion cannon frigate complete.
Strike group under enemy attack. Strike group reports hostile contact. Strike group under enemy attack.
Resource collector destroyed. The
Yeah.
mothership is taking heavy
Uh-oh.
damage. Carrier under attack. Resource collector lost.
Yeah, this is gonna be game over.
Defeated.
Resource collector
Yeah.
under attack.
I didn't think they could chew through the mothership that fast.
Receiving fire. Resource collector taking enemy fire. Strike group under enemy attack. Strike group reports hostile contact. Strike group under enemy attack.
Defeat. Yeah. Oh, that surprised me. I didn't think assault frigates could tear through the mothership that fast. That was really quick. real quick. Good thing that we had a little save here. But that did teach me one thing. We need to go the other way around. We need to take out the shipyard first. Because that's where his assault fleet is going to be. And the other ships aren't going to be that powerful, so yeah.
Group 3.
So we need to be over here.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 3 copies. Strike group.
But other than that, we're still quite on par with what we're supposed to do here. So we destroy that. He's going to warp in more reinforcements, but at that point we're going to be right on top of this, so that's fine. And for all I know, there's going to be another carrier group out here or something. But yeah. Our problem there was that he sent one group from the shipyard straight through and they murdered us dead. They did return to try to protect the shipyard, but yeah.
Group 3 reporting.
That's the problem, I suppose, with these mega ships. They're fun and all, but they're also slow. You can jump around with frigates and, yeah, cause a fair bit of pain.
Group 3 standing by.
I could solve this by moving the mothership and everything closer to the middle and be more able to defend. But the shipyard is too slow. The shipyard would take forever to move there, so... Ah well. We shall try again, and let's not get the mothership blown up this time around. But that'll be next time. Time for a break. Thank you for watching.